Maybe tomorrow won't have to fake another smile. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally believe I'm worth saving. Every morning starts before my eyes open. My mind's already screaming before my feet touch the floor. The ceiling knows every conversation I've rehearsed but never had. I tell the mirror, you're okay, doesn't answer. I keep wearing confidence like a jacket that's 2 sizes too big. Everyone says you look strong. If strength feels like this, I don't want it. Sometimes I laugh so nobody asks. Sometimes I disappear, standing in the middle of crowded rooms. How can loneliness be louder than thousands of voices? I'm exhausted, not because life is heavy, because pretending it isn't weighs even more. If tomorrow is coming, please don't let it look exactly like today. I'm running out of excuses to tell my own heart maybe tomorrow will hurt less. Maybe these tears will finally rest. Maybe this weight won't follow every breath. Maybe the sun will find a way inside my chest. I'm not asking for a perfect life, just one morning that doesn't feel like surviving. Maybe tomorrow will hurt less. People only know the scars after they've healed. Nobody sees the nights they were bleeding. I became an expert at saying I'm fine, the same way oceans pretend they're calm before the storm arrives. Every mistake still introduces itself. Every regret still remembers my name. My past knocks on every door I try to close, and somehow it always finds another window. Sometimes I wonder if healing is just learning how to carry pain without letting people notice. I'm tired not of living, I'm tired of fighting the same battle with a different sunrise. Maybe tomorrow will hurt less. Maybe hope still knows my address. Maybe these chains will finally loosen. Maybe my heart will stop expecting disaster. Maybe peace isn't a place. Maybe it's believing I deserve to stay. Maybe tomorrow will hurt less. I stopped asking, why me? Now I ask, what if this pain isn't writing my ending, only my introduction? What if every tear was teaching me how to recognize joy? What if surviving was preparing me to rescue someone else? Maybe the reason I haven't quit is because somebody I've never met needs to hear that I didn't. That thought alone has kept me alive more nights than anyone knows. Dear future me, if you're listening, tell today's version he made it. Tell him the nights got quieter. Tell him his heart learned how to breathe again. Tell him the darkness was never permanent. Maybe tomorrow will hurt less. Maybe hope was growing underground the whole time. Maybe every prayer I thought was unanswered was simply still becoming. Maybe broken people don't stay broken forever. Maybe the ending I feared isn't waiting for me. Maybe a beginning is, if you're hearing this and you're hiding tears behind headphones, behind jokes, behind fake smiles. I know what it feels like to survive a day nobody else realizes almost defeated you. But listen, the strongest people aren't the ones who never collapse. They're the ones who keep rebuilding with shaking hands. One brick, one prayer, one breath at a time. And if tomorrow still hurts, we'll survive tomorrow until the day it finally doesn't. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month. Healing doesn't follow our schedule, but as long as you're still here, the story isn't finished. If you've ever whispered, maybe tomorrow will hurt less, and you've already proven something incredible. You chose tomorrow instead of giving up.
People tell me time heals, but nobody tells you time also remembers. Every calendar page carries fingerprints from the version of me that almost disappeared. I still hear conversations that ended years ago, still replay apologies I never received, still carry guilt that doesn't even belong to me. How many years can one person spend punishing themselves for simply being human? I became my own prison, the judge, the jury, the sentence. And every morning I woke up to serve another day inside my own thoughts. Inside my own thoughts. There's a little kid inside me, still waiting, still hoping someone finally says, you don't have to earn love anymore. I spent my whole life trying to deserve what should have been freely given. Every achievement still felt empty because broken hearts don't measure success, they measure acceptance. So I climbed every mountain, opened every door, collected every victory, only to discover pain can travel first class. Sometimes I don't need advice, I don't need another quote, I don't need another person telling me it gets better. I need someone who's willing to sit beside me without trying to fix me, because healing doesn't always begin with answers. Sometimes healing begins when someone stops making you feel like you're too much. You know it's strange, the people who smile the biggest usually memorize the quickest escape routes, because we've learned nobody notices when a strong person starts falling apart. They're too busy depending on them, so we carry everyone's storms while drowning inside our own. And one day the person who always checked on everyone else meets somebody, but nobody calls. Nobody calls. God, I'm tired of pretending you can't hear me. I pray with confidence, I pray with anger, I pray with silence, I pray without words. If you haven't answered, maybe it's because you're still writing the chapter I'm trying to skip. Teach me how to trust you, when the ending still hasn't arrived. Still hasn't arrived. Still hasn't arrived. If the song finds you tonight while everyone else is asleep, and you're wondering whether tomorrow is worth seeing, listen carefully. Your pain is telling lies. It says you'll never change, you'll never heal, you'll always feel this way. But pain has never been a reliable narrator. Look how many battles you already survived. Remember, every night you thought would break you is still here. Every scar on your heart is proof that pain didn't finish its job. You're breathing, you're fighting, you're becoming. Maybe slower than you wanted, but slower is still forward. Replay, value, punchline. What if the strongest chapter of your story is the one you're trying to quit? What if the person you're becoming needs this exact pain to recognize the people who truly love you? What if tomorrow doesn't hurt less, because life's changed, but because you finally realized you were stronger than the pain that followed you? If you've ever gone to bed hoping tomorrow will feel lighter, comment one word: tomorrow. Someone reading the comments tonight might realize they're not fighting alone. Everybody saw the smile, nobody noticed how heavy it was to carry. I learned early, people celebrate victories, but they don't know what it costs to survive yourself. Every I'm okay was another brick in a wall I never wanted to build, and eventually I couldn't tell if I was protecting my heart or burying it. My mind has a voice, it remembers everything I wish it would forget. It plays my failures like their greatest hits. It whispers you'll never change, you'll never be enough, you'll always lose. And for years I believed every word, because pain sounds convincing when you listen long enough. But lies don't become truth just because they've been repeated. extended variation. I search for peace and applause and success and people and money and running away. But peace never lived in places. It waited patiently inside the version of me that finally stopped running from himself. Maybe healing isn't becoming someone new. It's finally accepting the person God never gave up on. It's finally accepting the person God never gave up on. If walls could talk, no more prayers in most churches. They watch tears hit the floor that nobody else will ever remember. They've heard me question my purpose, question my future, question myself, and somehow morning still arrived, almost like God was quietly saying, I'm not finished here. Nobody claps when you win the battle inside your own mind. Nobody hands you a trophy for choosing to stay alive. Nobody trends because they survived another lonely Tuesday. But maybe those are the victories that heaven celebrates the loudest. 3 in the morning, feels different, the world gets quiet, the doubts get louder. The memories start pulling chairs around the table. Inside my head, every regret shows up on time. Every fear knows my address. Every insecurity acts like it owns the place. Then morning comes and somehow I survive another meeting I never wanted to attend. Hope never shouted, it whispered, one more step, one more breath, one more sunrise, one more chance, while fear screamed, quit. Hope quietly answered, stay. Funny, the smallest voice ended up saving my entire life. Extended life, extended life, extended life. People love the version of me that need heaven playing, the one who laughed first, encouraged everyone, stayed positive. Nobody knew the mask was getting heavier every single day. One night I finally took it off. I expected rejection, instead I found people who loved the real me, not the performance, my younger self. Sometimes I imagine meeting the little kid I used to be. He'd probably ask, did we make it? I'd pause, smile through tears and say no. We got broken, we got betrayed, we questioned everything, but listen, we're still standing. And one day you'll understand that surviving was winning. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow won't be easier. Maybe the pain will still knock, maybe anxiety will still wake up first, maybe the memories will still follow me. But tomorrow I'm not the same person who almost quit yesterday, 'cause every battle I survived quietly built someone who refuses to surrender. Not because life became easier, but because faith became stronger. Maybe tomorrow won't hurt less. Maybe you'll become stronger than what hurts you. And one day you'll look back at the version of yourself who almost gave up and whisper, thank you for surviving long enough for me. Spent years apologizing for things I never broke, carrying guilt someone else packed into my childhood. I thought love meant proving I deserved to stay, so I became everything everyone needed, except the person I needed myself. The hardest lesson I've ever learned was discovering you can't pour healing from an empty soul. My mind writes storms, my imagination is talented. It can turn a single mistake into a lifetime sentence. One unanswered text becomes rejection. One failure becomes identity. One bad day becomes, this is who you'll always be. My mind built storms out of clouds and never planned to rain. So now I'm learning not every thought deserves my belief. God was quiet, not gone. There were seasons I thought heaven forgot my address. Every prayer felt like it disappeared before reaching the ceiling. I almost believed silence meant abandonment, but now I see seeds don't grow because we watch them, they grow hidden quietly, patiently. Maybe God wasn't absent, maybe He was building roots strong enough to survive the storm I hadn't met yet. I forgave people who betrayed me, people who lied, people who walked away. But the one person I kept condemning was me. Every mirror became a courtroom, every reflection faced another trial. Until one day, grace whispered, you can't heal while acting as your own enemy. That sentence changed everything. Scars don't disappear, they change languages. At first they scream, later they teach eventually. They remind you that survival leaves signatures. I'm done being ashamed of the evidence that I lived through impossible seasons, because my scars are receipts that pain didn't win. I spent years waiting for confidence, waiting for fear to disappear, waiting for certainty. Then life quietly taught me courage has never been the absence of fear. It's opening the door while your hands are still shaking. Maybe bravery looks a lot less like perfection and a lot more like refusing to quit. Sometimes I imagine the man I'm becoming. He isn't richer, he isn't famous, he isn't perfect, he's peaceful. His smile doesn't need an explanation. He sleeps without fighting his own mind. He walks without dragging yesterday behind him. And every step I take today brings me one step closer to becoming him. There was a night I honestly believed nobody would notice if I disappeared. My room was silent, the world kept moving. My tears didn't change the weather, but somewhere inside the silence, a tiny voice said, just make it to tomorrow. I didn't need to solve my whole life, I only needed one more sunrise. Looking back, that smallest decision became the biggest victory of my life. Oh, maybe tomorrow will still have problems, maybe memories will still visit, maybe healing will still take longer than I hoped. But tomorrow will mean a different version of me, one who's been knocked down 1,000 times, yet still believes standing up is worth it. Not because I'm fearless, but because I finally learned pain can shape me without defining me. My past can teach me without owning me. And my story can begin again as many times as I choose to keep breathing. If you're hearing this, and your story has already outlived every chapter that tried to end it, don't stop now. The best pages haven't been written yet.